Around 400 Ansar members sent to jail. Home advisor issues warning of stern actions. Rickshaw pullers leave Shahbag with 72 hours ultimatum. BNP alleges Sheikh Hasina's civil forces are conspiring to foil movement, urges urgent political dialogue on election roadmap. Floodwaters recede but suffering continues. 23 dead, says Disaster Secretary. India opens 109 Faraka gates. Hello and welcome to News 24 English Bulletin. This is Sharmina Wahid and those were Bashundhara T headlines. Now the details. A court has ordered the imprisonment of 375 Ansar members for illegal assembly with obstructing police duties near the Secretariat. They were presented before the Dhaka CMM court on Monday, where the order was issued. Police have filed cases against around 4,500 Ansar members at Shahbag, Palton and Ramna police stations. Despite meeting their demands on Sunday, some Ansar members detained and assaulted interim government advisors, fleeing after student resistance. Dr. Asif Nozrul, law advisor to the interim government, stated that those disguised as Ansar members at the Secretariat had no real demands. He assured that students would remain vigilant and that conspiracies would fail. Legal action will be taken against those undermining students' efforts. Nurul Haq Noor claimed the instigators planned chaos. Clashes on Sunday night injured several, including Hasnat Abdullah. 60 people were treated at Dhaka Medical College Hospital, with 5 seriously injured still receiving care. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has praised the Chief Advisor's statement on the election as positive. He called for the government to begin talks with political parties about the election. Zainul Abidin Farooqi, another BNP leader, claimed that defeated forces are conspiring to destabilize the government. Meanwhile, BNP has started collecting relief for flood victims. Mirza Fakhrul inaugurated a relief cell at Noy Palton on Monday for this purpose. Former Information Minister and Jatiyo Samajtantrik Dal JSD President Hasanul Haq Inu has been arrested in Uttara Dhaka. Dhaka Metropolitan Police confirmed his arrest on Monday in connection with a murder case filed at Newmarket Police Station. Inu was a prominent leader in the Awami League-led 14-party alliance. Earlier, another 14-party leader, Rashid Khan Menon, was also arrested. A Dhaka court has granted a 5-day remand for journalist couple Shakil and Rupa and a 7-day remand for the Awami League's publicity and publication secretary Abdul Subhan Mia Ghulam. The remand was approved in connection with the murder case of garment workers Rubel during the anti-discrimination student movement in the Adawar police station area. Dhaka Metropolitan Magistrate Mosharraf Hussain granted the remand after a hearing on Monday. Even though the flood waters have begun to recede, the suffering has not diminished. There is no space left in the shelters and cries for aid continue. There is an acute shortage of clean water and food. Millions of people remain trapped by water. Meanwhile, the Water Development Board has reported that the flood situation may improve within the next 24 hours.
The flood devastation has caused a humanitarian crisis in Feni. While the water has receded in some areas, it has risen in others. 6 upazilas remain submerged under chest-deep water. Thousands of people whose homes have been flooded are still in shelters. Many remote areas have yet to receive relief, leaving the affected people in desperation. In Lakshmipur district, people are still wading through deep wastewater. There is a shortage of potable water. New areas continue to be flooded and around 750,000 people remain trapped by water. In the last 24 hours, heavy rains have increased water levels in Noakhali. The surge from the high tide has broken the Musafur sluice gate in Kompaniganj, leaving thousands of people still stranded by water.
আজকে 6 দিন কারেন্ট নাই, খাওয়া খুব অসুবিধা। কোনো বাসা কোনো তেরান আবতরিক পায় নাই, আর কেউ 5 বারও খাইছে, আর কেউ একবারও পায় না।
In Kumilla, the intense flow from the upstream surge has breached the banks of the Gomti River, flooding 14 upojelas. New areas are being flooded every day as the water rapidly flows into residential areas.
আমাদের ঘরের মধ্যে পানি উঠে গেছে, এখন আমরা অন্য স্থানে যাইতেছি থাকার জন্য বাচ্চা কাচ্চা নিয়ে।
পানি ঘরের ভিতরেও খাটটা সব তলায় গেছে, এখন আমরা চলিয়ে যাই মালসাবানা লই অন্য জায়গায়।
The Water Development Board has stated that the flood situation in Feni and other districts is expected to improve within the next 24 hours. Meanwhile, the Meteorological Department has reported that the intensity of rainfall is likely to decrease starting Tuesday.
আগামী 24 ঘন্টার মধ্যে আমরা আশা করছি ফেনী কুমিল্লা সহ সার্বিক বন্যা পরিস্থিতি যেটা বিরাজমান রয়েছে সেটা উন্নতির দিকে যাবে।
আজকের পর থেকে কিন্তু বৃষ্টিপাতটা কমে যাবে এবং আমাদের যে ভারী বর্ষণের সতর্ক সংকেত যেটা আমরা বলছি খুলনা, বরিশাল, চট্টগ্রাম বিভাগের জন্য আজকে সন্ধ্যা 6টা পর্যন্ত বলবৎ আছে।
In Molvibazar, due to a lack of rainfall for the past 3 days, the flood situation in the district has significantly improved. Desk report, News24.
23 people have died so far in the floods and 2 other missing, according to the Secretary of Disaster Management and Relief. In a press conference at the Secretariat on Monday, Secretary Mohammad Kamrul Hassan also mentioned that 8,000 food packets were delivered via helicopter. Over 57,000 people have been affected by the floods and 12 lakh people are stranded across 11 districts. Additionally, 645 medical teams have been deployed to assist the victims. Home Advisor Lieutenant General retired Jahangir Alam Chaudhary said that the government is ensuring relief for everyone affected in the floods. During his visit to Noakhali, he arrived by helicopter at the Police Training Center and distributed relief materials to 250 families. On the same day, the Bangladesh Coast Guard provided free medical services and relief supplies in Feni and Molvibazar. They will continue these efforts until the flood situation improves. India has opened all 109 gates of the Farakka barrage due to heavy rainfall in Bihar and Jharkhand. The gates were opened on Monday to handle the increased water pressure. This has heightened flood risk in Murshidabad, West Bengal and Bangladesh. Indian media reports say that the intense rainfall is causing rising pressure in the Farakka barrage, requiring to release the water to manage the situation. We will be back after a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching News24 English Bulletin. The birth anniversary of Lord Krishna, Janmashtami, was celebrated nationwide with religious solemnity and joy. A procession left Dhakeshwari Temple at noon with thousands participating, many dressed as Lord Krishna. Law advisor Asif Nozrul urged Hindus not to identify as a minority and criticized the religious traders for causing division. Information advisor Nahid Islam noted that past religious attacks remain unpunished due to ruling party involvement. The procession, inaugurated at Polashi and led by both advisors, ended at Bahadur Shah Park. Various activities including Gita recitations and devotional songs marked the celebration. Bangladesh is a shining example of communal harmony where the constitution guarantees equal rights for all citizens. On Monday morning at Bangla Bhavan, President Mohammad Shahabuddin urged everyone to unite and set aside differences for the country's progress. He made these remarks while exchanging Janmashtami greetings with the Hindu community. Several high commissioners from different embassies also attended the event. The president encouraged all to support the flood-affected people as much as possible. The government will protect the rights of people of all religions, said Interim Government Chief Advisor Dr. Muhammad Yunus. He pledged to build a Bangladesh where people of all faiths can practice their religion without fear. He made these remarks during a meeting with Hindu citizens on the occasion of Lord Krishna's birth anniversary, Janmashtami. Dr. Yunus stressed that the government does not believe in religious division. Representatives of the Hindu community noted they refrained from elaborate celebrations due to the devastating floods across the country. Hezbollah and Israel engaged in their largest clash in 10 months. Hezbollah has warned of more significant attacks on Tel Aviv, which has also threatened retaliation. Meanwhile, talks for a ceasefire in Gaza have collapsed. The United States have called for de-escalation in the Middle East amid rising tensions. That's all from the newsroom today. Thanks for watching News 24. Please stay tuned.